I'm sorry, can I help you? No, I don't think that LilacReverieASMR Gaming would really approve of my attitude towards customers. But you know what the crazy thing is? I just work here for the discount. I'm sorry, I guess you must not be super familiar. That's your cue to go away, okay? I'm busy, I'm doing my work, and I don't have time to help you. Even if you stand there all day, all I'm going to do is keep typing on this, and I'm going to be doing my work, okay? Okay. I can see that you're going to be a little bit of a difficult customer. That's just what I needed today. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day too. Fine. What can I help you with? This is the best you're going to get, okay? So, deal with it. Okay. You need a keyboard. What kind of keyboard? Well, I was assuming that you were coming into a shop with more knowledge than just, a keyboard. Everyone knows what a keyboard is. Typewriters have keyboards, okay? Do you need a typewriter keyboard? No, I didn't think so. Good. That's when we can check off the list, okay? Great. Now, like I said, what kind of keyboard do you want? Well, there are wired and wireless keyboards. Yes, the wireless keyboards take batteries. Correct, the wired keyboards do not need batteries. Okay, so a wired keyboard then. That's fine. Any particular size, style, features do you need? Oh my god. Okay. How about this? I'll show you some keyboards and you just point to the one that you want, and then you can go your way and I can stay here and keep doing this for the next 5.5 hours so that I can get my discount, okay? Perfect. Now, like I said, do you have any color scheme in mind? No. Well then, you know what? No color scheme, no preference on features, all it has to be is wired, right? According to you, right? That's all you need, right? All you need is wired. I've got the perfect one for you, okay? Just give me a second, I'll grab it. Here. This is the keyboard for you. Oh yeah, yeah. See, you weren't really specific. So, instead of something useful, you get a Hello Kitty vintage, 2008 keyboard, okay? We just got this in today. It was a trade-in, really high quality piece. Take a look at the luster on that plastic. Oh yeah. And these keys, they're so responsive, they spring right back up. A bunch of features up at the top. You can control the power for your computer from your keyboard, volume, mute, fast forward. Heck, this has more features than most keyboards, honestly. But that's not important because I'm mocking you. Yeah, so this is the keyboard that you get. How about this one? Even has a number pad. Yeah. No, I'm not actually being serious. I just wanted to show off this dumb thing. I mean, it's not actually really dumb. It's pretty cool, actually, because it's really rare and kind of expensive. And I was thinking of just taking it home with me because nobody really knows that it got traded in. So you're not getting this. I am. No, like I said, you're not getting this. I'm gonna put it away now, actually. No, you don't. No. Just because it's awesome and has all sorts of features, even a calculator button. Oh my goodness. No. Okay, say goodbye to Hello Kitty. Ha. goodbye to Hello Kitty, right? Anyway, say goodbye, because this keyboard is mine. Okay. What do you mean? We're done. You looked at the keyboard, you didn't like it. You go now, right? No, there is no need to get my manager involved. No, okay. Let me just move this keyboard, and I'll show you some of the other keyboards we have, okay? This keyboard, by the way, is pretty cool. This typewriter inspired volume control on the sides, but it's wireless. So even though it's super cool, and I highly recommend this to most people, you want a wired computer or a wired keyboard, so you don't get something like this, okay? Okay, let's put this off to the side, and then we'll get down to business. Okay, now there's a few things to keep in mind when you're shopping for a keyboard. The first is size. Keyboards can range in size from like 50 to 60% keyboards, 50 to 60% of the keys and features, all the way up to like 100 to 110%, depending on, you know, who you talk to, whether they consider 100 or an extra like 10% features. I don't even know why I'm explaining this to you. Clearly, I don't think you're going to remember it, but whatever. There's also all sorts of designs, angular, more rounded. The Hello Kitty was pretty basic. The typewriter obviously a little bit more stylized. And again, I don't know why I'm telling you any of this. I want you gone as quickly as possible. Okay, how about this? I'll show you some keyboards. You'll try them out. You point to the one you like, we move on. Okay. And if you don't like it, keep it to yourself. First up, oh, this is actually a nice brand. This is an Atrix keyboard. Atrix keyboards, nice, middle of the road, pretty high quality. Not super expensive, but not super cheap either. They're nice. This one is a 60% mechanical. Keyboard. Surprisingly small, nice and portable, and I don't even know why I'm trying to explain it to you. It's pretty clear you're not going to appreciate it. Feast your eyes on this little beauty. Of course, comes with instruction sheet for people like yourself who can't quite figure things out on their own. This is the wire, USB-C to USB-A or USB standard, and then the keyboard. This box. I like this keyboard. It's nice and thin. It fits well into like luggage and that kind of stuff. I used to have one of these. I like the white. There are some lit elements, some lighted elements in here. Keeps it a little bit more fresh and interesting. It's also got some nice responsive keys with distinct sounds. You know, the shift sounds different than the space, sounds different than the letters. The thing is, though, you're not going to use them. It doesn't matter. But if you were going to use any of the F feature keys, they're all tied to the number keys, and pretty much every other key has at least one other input that's tied to it. It's not a super big deal for someone like myself, who can obviously like look things up online and figure them out, but for you, who didn't even take the time to learn anything about the product that you're shopping for, could be a little bit complicated. Who knows? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, that was kind of mean. Anyway, here, how about you give it a try? Okay, and how did you like that one? It's a little bit small. I'm not surprised you don't appreciate the finer and more subtle things in life, but it is disappointing all the same. No, it's fine. We'll just put it back in its box and we'll move on with our day. Because goodness knows, this day has already proven to be difficult enough. Okay. I don't even care. Let's just move this off to the side. You said that one was a little small. That's fine. I've got a bigger one right here. This one's from Bitech. It's a little bit cheaper design-wise. A little bit cheaper materials and a little bit cheaper in terms of functionality. Might not have as long of a lifetime, but for someone like you, I think you probably use your computer maybe like once or twice a month, so I don't think this will be a huge issue. Not only that, but if you do break it, which you will, probably, because, you know, it's you. So if and when you do break it, nice and cheap and easy to replace, so not all bad. Let's get this one out for you. I don't care. Doesn't matter if I should or shouldn't be showing these to you. What matters is that I am, and you're going to use them, and you're going to find one that you like, and then you're going to get out of my hair, okay? Okay. You can see a little bit less packaging. The first one, an awful lot of care was put into it in terms of packaging. But hey, everyone needs something, right? This is a nice keyboard, obviously a lot more functions. So the F keys are separated up here, and you have different feature keys over here, home, end, page up, etc. You have a number pad. I doubt anyone like you is doing too hard of math, but hey, in that rare circumstance when you find yourself needing to multiply or divide, that's there for you. This, you can tell, is a little bit more retro in its design, similar to the typewriter keyboard that I showed you earlier. Very rounded aesthetic, a little bit more colored elements. The second one was all white and much blockier. However, the keys all tend to sound the same to a degree. And certain things like volume control, not really here. You do get the arrow pad though, or directional arrows. It's nice, it's simple, it's pleasant to look at. All things, interestingly, that are exact opposites of you, so crazy. Yeah, I think this might be the perfect compliment to you. Yeah, well, I really don't care. How about you try this one out for me, okay? Okay, and how did you find that? want something that feels a little bit more luxurious. You are aware you're buying a keyboard, right? This isn't like some super fancy wine or jewelry or like a bathrobe. Like luxurious. Keyboards are mostly about functionality. Okay. You win. I'll show you something luxurious. How about that? Give me just a second to get this back into the box. Alright, luxurious. Let me see. Oh, here we go. This is just about as luxurious as keyboards get. This is the CyberPower keyboard. This is a really nice keyboard. I'm not even gonna snark about it because it doesn't deserve that. Extremely responsive keys, tons of features, and you can tell if our previous one was a like 100% keyboard, this is the 110%. Volume controls on the sides, internet tab open, fast forward, directional controls, directional keypad, number pad. The F keys are independent again from any other keys. Windows, Alt, all the good stuff in terms of keys. This one's much sturdier than some of the previous ones that I've shown you. More expensive, obviously. So I don't know if you can afford it, but you know, you told me show you luxurious. It's a nice keyboard. This is honestly the one that I use when I'm off the clock. It's good for gaming, it's good for just using whenever. It's nice. So, why don't you try it? And if you like it, then you can please leave. And if you don't, then I don't care because we're out of keyboards. Okay. Yep, don't care. Just give it a try for me, will you? Great. And how did you like the CyberPower? Well, if it's up to my standards, of course it's up to yours. So there wasn't really a question about that. You know, some days I don't know how I keep my job either. But it's probably because I provide awesome service to people like you who are snarky and irritating. But I still find you the perfect product because you loved this one, didn't you? Of course you did. Okay. In that case, I will grab you a new one of those. I'll even put it in a nice special package box, okay, for you? Yeah, that's great. You can be really excited about it. It's fine. Okay. And then we'll get that set for you. I will then ring you up, and then you will please leave, right? Perfect. Unless, and I'm only asking this because I am legally obligated to, based on the contract that I signed to get this job. So, unless, of course, you need me to help you out with anything else. By the way, if you say yes, I will be very upset. Okay? No, that's great. Good. I'm glad that I was able to help you out with everything, really. So, I'll ring you up here in a moment, but before, of course, I do that, I do have to ask you, Have you heard of our rewards program? Really? Because it can get you like 10% off this purchase, and I get a $25 commission for every person that I sign up. It's a win-win. Fine. I was going to be very nice and give you a 10% discount, but I guess not. That's fine. Give me a moment, I'll package this up, and then you can finally leave. Okay? Okay. I'll see you in a moment once I've got this all packaged for you. And then, you can go away. It's pretty close to our closing time, so even if you did want to continue to look around, that's basically, you're probably our last customer for the day is what I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. I'll see you in a second, alright? Okay. Goodbye. Finally. Jeez. The people in this world.